It is now my distinct privilege to introduce to you this year's valedictorian, Catherine and Keough. Catherine is an extraordinary student. She was the valedictorian at Barnegat Middle School and has attained the honor here again. Besides being an outstanding student, Catherine is also a standout athlete who was the first student in Barnegat High School basketball history to score 1,000 points. She demonstrates excellence in all that she does, and I present to you, Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine!
Thank you. I would like to start off by thanking the Board of Education, Superintendent Mr. Bing, the Township Committee, Mayor Melchiando, Dr. Saxton, and the high school administration for making this graduation possible and for doing everything that you've done through us throughout the years. What is high school really like? A roller coaster, an obstacle course, a 4-year-long test of courage, determination, and pursuit for success? It's impossible to describe what high school has been like for an entire student body. Of course, there have been ups and unfortunately downs as well. There have been moments of great achievement and times of unfortunate outcome. Tears of joy and sorrow, and more stress for the students of our age who have to handle. However, all the good and the bad, all the hard-fought battles, and all the work that we, as a student body, have had to endure have come down to this very day. This day that we can look to the left and the right of us and find not just another student sitting next to us, but a family member that has made a difference in our lives. We can see the numerous teachers and administrators around us who have taken us under their wings and molded us into the young men and women that we have become. And in the crowd, we have our families, the brothers and sisters, and mothers and fathers who have been with us every step of the way to help us through our most difficult situations and to support us through all of our accomplishments, failures, and milestones like the one we have reached today. 4 years ago, many of us were gathered at the Russell Backer Middle School, just waiting for the ceremony to be over so that we could finally call ourselves high school students. We were on top of the world and felt like we could handle anything on our way to Barnegat High School. On that day, the class of 2006 turned into the class of 2010. And for many of us, today marks the day that we exchanged those numbers again to the class of 2014. For others, this day marks the start of real life, the start of a career, or the wait to be shipped off into training. Today is not just another day. Today we reach the front door that opens out into our future. But before I get too far ahead of myself, I'd like to take an opportunity to reflect on our high school experience. High school is not all about books and studying and getting good grades. I find that no matter how hard a person is to work at the actual learning process associated with school, through notes and homework and stressing over tests, that person will not get as much out of it as they put in. Yes, the knowledge that we learn from our textbooks is important, but it's not the be-all, end-all of high school. High school is also about the experience that we obtain through relationships, activities, and situations that we encountered on our way to graduation. It's about that one friend that you can count on 20 years down the road. It's about that one teacher that you spent hours with after school, not just to study, but because you know that they care, and that they become the teacher that you'll never forget. And that one accomplishment that you struggled so hard for, and were finally able to accomplish it through blood, sweat, and tears. Each and every one of us has had that moment where something just clicks, and we know that this is where we belong, and these are the people that helped us get here. Barnegat is where we came from and where we grew up in. It's a place where we can come back to and feel welcome, the place that we've learned countless life lessons that have prepared us for the future. Barnegat High School is where we grew from children to adults. In the end, I can only describe my experience as priceless and my community as family. 4 long years of hard work, dedication, and pursuit are finally coming to a close. There is no doubt in my mind that so many doors of opportunity will be opened for this graduating class. As Dr. Seuss once stated, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can see yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, You're the guy who can decide where to go. Congratulations, class of 2010. Thank you.